If you don't mind, Harry, I'd like a few words with you before we part. In private. Perhaps in here? I hope you will forgive me for mentioning it, Harry, but I am pleased and a little proud at how well you seem to be coping after everything that happened at the ministry. It's just hard to realize he won't write to me again. But while I was at the Dursleys, I realized I can't shut myself away or crack up. Sirius wouldn't have wanted that, would he? And anyway, life's too short. Look at Madam Bones. Look at Emmeline Vance. It could be me next, couldn't it? But if it is, I'll make sure I take as many Death Eaters with me as I can, and Voldemort too, if I can manage it. Spoken both like your mother and father's son, and Sirius's true godson. On a different, though related subject, it is my wish that you take private lessons with me this year. Private? With you? Yes, I think it is time that I took a greater hand in your education. What will you be teaching me, sir? Oh, a little of this, a little of that. If I'm having lessons with you, I won't have to do occlumency lessons with Snape, will I? Professor Snape, Harry, and no, you will not. Good, because they were I think the word fiasco would be a good one here. Well, that means I won't see much of Professor Snape from now on, because he won't let me carry on potions unless I get outstanding in my OWL, which I know I haven't. Don't count your owls before they are delivered. Which, now I think of it, ought to be some time later today. Now, I see a light in the kitchen. Let us not deprive Molly any longer of the chance to deplore how thin you are. Who's there? It is I, Dumbledore, bringing Harry. Gracious, Albus, you gave me a fright. You said not to expect you before morning. We were lucky. Slughorn proved much more persuadable than I had expected. Harry's doing, of course. Ah, hello, Nymphadora. Hello, Professor. Watch you, Harry. Hi, Tonks. I'd better be off. Thanks for the tea and sympathy, Molly. Well, I shall see you at Hogwarts, Harry. Take care of yourself. Molly, your servant. Are you hungry, Harry? Yeah, I am. Sit down, dear. I'll knock something up. I don't know whether Ron's told you in any of his letters. It's only just happened. But Arthur's been promoted. That's great. You are sweet. Oh, he's coming. Arthur, is that you? Yes, but I would say that even if I were a Death Eater, dear. Ask the question. Oh, honestly. Molly? All right, all right. What is your dearest ambition? To find out how aeroplanes stay up. I still don't see why we have to go through that every time you come home. I mean, a Death Eater might have forced the answer out of you before impersonating you. I know, dear, but it's ministry procedure, and I have to set a good example. Something smells good. Onion soup. Harry, we didn't expect you until morning. Bed? I've got Fred and George's room all ready for you. You'll have it to yourself. Why? Where are they? Oh, they're in Diagon Alley, sleeping in the little flat over their joke shop as they're so busy. Your trunk's already up there. Night, Mr. Weasley. Good night, Harry. What's going on? We didn't know you were here already. All right. Never been better. You? Not bad. How are you, Hermione? Oh, I'm fine. Have I missed breakfast? Don't worry about that. Mum's bringing you up a tray. She reckons you look underfed. So, what's been going on? Nothing much. I've just been stuck at my aunt and uncle's, haven't I? Come off it. You've been off with Dumbledore. It wasn't that exciting. He just wanted me to help him persuade this old teacher to come out of retirement. His name's Horace Slughorn. Did Slughorn seem like he'll be a good teacher? He can't be worse than Umbridge, can he? I know someone who's worse than Umbridge. Hi, Harry. What's up with you? It's her. She's driving me mad. I know. She's so full of herself. Who are you? Harry. It has been too long. There was no need to bring up the tray. I was just about to do it myself. It was no trouble. I have been longing to see him. You remember my sister, Gabrielle? She never stops talking about Harry Potter. She will be delighted to see you again. Oh, is she here too? No, silly boy. I mean next summer, when we... But you do not know? Bill and I are going to be married. Wow. Congratulations. Well, enjoy your breakfast, Harry. Ginny, come downstairs and help me with the lunch. I'm talking to this lot. Now, she only wants me there so she doesn't have to be alone with phlegm. Stop calling her that, Ginny. He's going to be giving me private lessons this year. He told me last night in your broom shed. Blimey, private lessons with Dumbledore? I wonder what he'll teach you, Harry. Really advanced defensive magic, probably. Powerful counter-curses, anti-jinxes. Well, at least you know one lesson you'll be having this year. That's one more than Ron and me. I wonder when our OWL results will come. I think Dumbledore said our OWL results will be arriving today. Today! Today! But why didn't you... Oh, my God, you should have said... I'm going to see whether any owls have come. Mrs. Weasley, you're quite sure no owls have arrived this morning? Yes, dear, I'd have noticed. I know I messed up ancient runes. I thought Transfiguration went all right at the time, but looking back... Hermione, will you shut up? You're not the only one who's nervous. At Beauxbatons, we had a different way of doing things. I think it was better. We sat our examinations after 6 years of study. Not fun. They're definitely owls. One for each of us. 7 OWLs! That's more than Fred and George got together. Knew you'd be top in defense against the dark arts. Hermione, how did you do? Not bad. Oh, come off it. Yep, 10 outstandings and 1 exceeds expectations in Defence Against the Dark Arts. You're actually disappointed, aren't you? Well, we're NEWT students now.